Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, augmented reality games for drone users. Data shows drop in number of student pilot certificates issued. Old Glory Honor Flight returns to AirVenture for the 5th year. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's May 8th and this is Airborne Unlimited. Edgybees has launched a new augmented reality mobile application that is compatible with DJI Phantom 3, Phantom 4, and Mavic Pro. The app was developed using DJI software development kit. The game is centered on flying the drone through a virtual obstacle course while collecting prizes and avoiding obstacles along the way. Drone pilots can compete over the best performance, points, and time for a coveted place in the high score leaderboard with other drone pilots around the world. Key features of the Drone Pre app include solo and competition modes, race against the clock to beat your previous score, or compete with other users around the world to make it onto the leaderboard. Flight Assistant, track guiding will assist the pilot in 3D space while they navigate around obstacles to collect coins and prizes. Multiple courses featuring over 30 different obstacle courses with varying difficulties suitable for novice to experienced pilots. Social engagement, pilots can link their user ID to their Facebook account and share their achievements with top-performing pilots appearing on the leaderboard. The Drone Pre is a mobile app that can be downloaded to the user's smartphone. The Drone Pre app is now available for download on the App Store and the Play Store. In 2016, the FAA changed federal guidelines that required issuance of a plastic student pilot certificate, rather than simply using the paper third-class medical certificate as a student pilot certificate, a practice in place for years. One of the effects seems to be a drop in the number of student pilot certificates issued by the FAA, according to instructor Jason Blair. Writing on his blog, Blair says that the number of student pilot certificates issued on a monthly basis decreased significantly from what were previously very stable monthly averages over recent years. On average, the decrease has been greater than 40% per month. But Blair says it is not known if the completion rate will be higher, as the new student pilot certificates never expire. He also points out that the number of medical certificates may have been artificially inflated, as student pilots needed to renew their medical certificates every 2 years if they were over 40, or every 5 years if they were under 40. Blair writes it may also be a broader indication that the number of people pursuing pilot certificates is actually decreasing. If this is the case, it is yet another indicator of a future constriction in the supply of pilots to the aviation industry, he says. After the break, AirVenture honors veterans again.
In collaboration with NASC, introducing Sonix Aerospace, bringing you the Taros Group 4 UAS, the redesigned Tiger Shark Block 4, and the Subsonics Twin Jet UAS, all derived from flight-proven manned systems, not concepts, real aircraft. More at sonixaerospace.com.
Let Patrick Neal & Associates provide the legal expertise needed to navigate the commercial UAS industry. Whether it be waivers, exemptions, operational plans, or other issues, we can provide the guidance you need to keep flying and building your successful UAS operation. www.droneattorneys.us.
Continental Motors Group. Manned and unmanned, Continental has been a pivotal part of aviation and aerospace history and wants to be a part of your mission. Gas or diesel, certified or experimental, Continental is investing in your future. www.continentalmotors.aero.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. If you have a story suggestion for Airborne Unlimited, Aero-TV, the new AMA drone report, our website or podcast, just email to news-by@aero-news.net. EAA AirVenture has a strong tradition of honoring Americans' veterans, and this year is no exception. Old Glory Honor Flight, partnered with EAA and American Airlines, is bringing Yellow Ribbon Honor Flight 5 to EAA AirVenture Oshkosh 2017. This flight will take place on Friday, July 28th. Yellow Ribbon Honor Flight is coming back for the 5th time to EAA AirVenture and is dedicated to recognizing Vietnam veterans and the sacrifices they made to serve our country. Old Glory Honor Flight believes it's never too late to say thank you. The veterans will fly to Washington, D.C. to tour war memorials at no cost. EAA will hold a welcome ceremony upon their return, which is part of the day's salute to veterans. On Friday, there will be the annual Parade of Veterans, where all veterans in attendance are invited to assemble and walk with their respective branches of service. Old Glory Honor Flight originally intended the Yellow Ribbon Honor Flight to be a one-time event in 2013, but the success of the first flight at EAA AirVenture encouraged subsequent yearly flights. Veterans traveling on this year's Yellow Ribbon Honor Flight will be those currently on the existing Old Glory Honor Flight waitlist. Each week we share with you an online video that one of our viewers found especially entertaining. We call it our Aero Video of the Week.
Final liftoff of Atlanta.
VSS Unity is making progress towards full commercial capability. Check out this latest update. Search Elevating Unity Episode 3 First Feather on YouTube. After these messages, airlines get to explain themselves to Congress.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. A group of airline executives, including United CEO Oscar Munoz, appeared before the House Transportation Committee Tuesday facing mounting criticism of the company's customer service. During the hearing, Munoz apologized for the incident in which Dr. David Dow was dragged from a United Express flight from Chicago to Louisville, Kentucky. This is a turning point for United and our 87,000 professionals, noted Munoz. 6 high schools across South Carolina will soon offer courses in aerospace engineering. The courses are designed to appeal to students who are curious about the topic. The curriculum consists of 4 courses: Fundamentals of Aerospace Technology, Advanced Aerospace Technology, Aeronautics Engineering Application, and Astronautics Engineering Applications. The aerospace curriculum was formally recommended to the South Carolina Department of Education. The State Department has made a determination approving a possible foreign military sale to Kenya for MD-530 aircraft. The estimated cost is $253 million. The Defense Security Cooperation Agency delivered the required certification, notifying Congress of the possible sale on May 1, 2017. 19 Boy Scouts from 7 Florida troops came together at the Leesburg International Airport in Leesburg, Florida on Saturday, April 22, 2017 to spend the day earning their Aviation Merit Badge with the help of the EAA Chapter 534. The Scouts came from the Florida towns of Mount Dora, Eustis, Lady Lake, Leesburg, Fruitland Park, and Cape Coral. There are now 6 aircraft in the KC-46 Tanker Test Program, expanding its ability to complete ground and flight test activities. The newest KC-46, the second low-rate initial production plane, completed its first flight April 29th. Its test activities will help ensure the KC-46 can safely operate through electromagnetic fields produced by radars, radio towers, and other systems. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. The Recreational Aviation Foundation has announced a cooperative agreement between the RAF EAA Chapter 42 and the National Park Service in Alaska. It's an opportunity for a fly-in community service project to make Jakes Bar a safer place to operate. The Strip is an unimproved 1,000-foot gravel bar along the Chitna River in Wrangell St. Elias National Park, 13 nautical miles south of McCarthy. The surface is rough with softball-sized rocks. No tricycle gear aircraft and only suitable tailwheels should consider landing there. Plans are to cut trees and brush and make surface improvements to make it a safer strip. Details of the work weekend include potluck picnics on Friday and Saturday, June 2nd and 3rd at Iverson Farm, Fireweed Strip. Land and camp there and will shuttle to the work party, which begins Saturday morning at 9 until 4 p.m. Bring your work clothes, loppers, tents and camping equipment, and food to share. Amenities at Iverson Farm include 100 low lead, Jet A, fire pit, barbecue grills, cooking equipment, propane burners, picnic tables, hot and cold running water, and an outhouse. RSVP required, including names and numbers in your party, aircraft type, and expected arrival and departure times. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily Monday through Friday with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. See you tomorrow.